That's gay. Woo! Woo! We're at Crane's Roost and I'm dizzy as fuck now. Brian, Sam, and Zach. We squatting out here. You know, we do a squat, do a squat, do a squat. Ooh, ooh, look at that crab core. Crab core.
Didn't mean to start the video there, but alright, that works. Ooh, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I'm getting claustrophobic, guys. Hello, how's it going, everybody? Akuma here, welcome back to the show! Today I'd like to start a new series on my channel called Good Game. And don't mind the mask. I got this on Wish, thinking it would look cool. Wanted to use it for a video, but I couldn't come up with any ideas for it, so you know, just wearing it now. Don't pay too much attention to it. If you can't hear me, then I'm gonna have to re-record this. So yeah, let's go.
I'm feeling like I'm running and I'm feeling like I gotta get away.
You like that joke where I put in a funny music reference for something I said? Ha! Comedy gold! So like I said, I wanted to start a new series on my channel called Good Game. And no, this isn't a gaming series, although the long-awaited day arrives. For any of you who have been following my channel for a while or just watched old videos in retrospect, you would know that a long time ago in... Fucking mask is coming off. You would know that a long time ago in this video... God, I'm so glad I started shaving again. I talked about how I wanted to do a gaming on my channel. Not so much Let's Plays like PewDiePie, Razbowski, GT Live, etc. But more cut comms, where I have one common game that I play across all my videos. And I just talk about shit while the game plays in the background. I wasn't going to do Call of Duty like FaZe Jeff does, though. I was going to do Warframe. But every time I thought I found a way to do gaming videos, something went wrong and I couldn't do it. But now, I finally found a perfect way to do it. Requires no capture card, and works perfectly. Only problem is, it's limited to my PlayStation 4, so, you know. Don't expect any games from these two anytime soon. Now, I am switching it up a little bit because I've gotten used to this kind of content, like commentaries where I just kind of sit down and talk. But I am going to have a new series on my channel, which is going to debut, I believe, the beginning of June, called Let's Gay. I'm a faggot. Which is essentially the same thing, I just want to do cut comms while I'm playing Warframe. But here and there, if you guys want me to, I'll do Let's Plays, like proper Let's Plays. So, yeah, just let me know what games you'd like me to play other than Warframe, and, we're good to go. Speaking of Warframe, today's topic is going to be none other than that. So, Good Game is essentially the video game equivalent of Anime Lifer if you've seen this video. And, yes, I am able to download YouTube videos now. My channel is evolving, everybody, even further than when I hit 10 subscribers. I basically look back on games that I've played or am currently playing and tell you what the overall aspects of the game are, whether I'd recommend it, etc. And today I wanted to do something simple, again. Like, I just want to keep the first episode of all my series simple and then, like, work my way up. And I'm going to do my favorite game, which you undoubtedly guessed is Warframe. I fucking love this game, guys. It's so good! Ah! Warframe... Fuck this mask, I'm about to take it off. Warframe is a game where basically you are playing as a Tenno, which is one of the children on board of the ship, I believe it's called the Zaramon 10-0. Am I correct? I don't know. I'll look it up later. And that's where the name Tenno comes from. Ten-O. And you are... It's kind of like Titanfall, but instead of physically being, connected with the machine, with your Titan, it's more of a wireless link. If that makes sense. Didn't know there was free Wi-Fi in the Tenno house. And your wireless link is connected to a Warframe, or this sort of robotic suit of armor that the Tenno wears in her conscious and controls and kills everything. Now later on in the game, after the War Within quest, it's no longer a wireless connection, but rather the Tenno actually goes into the Warframe, not like puts on the suit of armor, because the Warframe isn't actually a suit of armor, it's more of a robot, like Titanfall. But it's kind of confusing. She like puts her consciousness into the Warframe without having to connect it via some kind of fucking machine. And yeah, that's basically where we're at now in the game. The story of Warframe. Bruh. Think about Destiny 1's lore, okay? I want you to think about Destiny 1's lore, minus the Grimoire cards. Like, you have none of that information. That's basically what Warframe is. We have no information on the story so far, but we get more and more information as more cinematic quests come out. The next one I think is supposed to come out either fall of December, or either fall or winter this year. Who the fuck knows? And then with each added quest in the game, we get a little bit more information, and then we get like a shit ton of information hit to us like a truck during the cinematic quests. As of right now, we know snippets, but we don't know the overarching story yet. I hope that one day we do. But I don't play Warframe for its story, guys. The main beauty of Warframe is in its gameplay. Looks fun, right? So with gameplay, you choose a Warframe, a primary, a secondary, and a melee. But you can also go into missions without two of these things. So you can go into mission with just your Warframe, and just one of the 3 weapon types. I usually go in with all 3 and then just use my melee weapon. I carry my primary and secondary for affinity, and for targets that I can't hit with melee, like bosses and security cameras. But if I wanted to, I could go into a mission with only melee. And then you're able to mod your Warframe and weapons to make them stronger or more capable in some kind of way. To the point where these things just reach unimaginable levels of overpoweredness. And then once you go into a mission, it's basically a horde shooter. Except with me, it's more of a horde hack and slash, because I only use melee. But it's a horde shooter. You have a ton of enemies coming at you, and you have to shoot or slice and dice through them to reach the objective of the mission, whether it be survival, where you just have to kill all enemies and survive for as much time as you can. Defense, where you have to defend an item, usually a cryopod, for a certain amount of time. Assassination, which is basically boss missions. Spy, where you have to retrieve information from either the Corpus or Grineer without being caught. Rescue, where you have to, rescue somebody from either a Grineer or a Corpus prison. Capture, where you have to, capture a specific target. A lot of these missions are very, very self-explanatory. And there's loads of other missions too, it's just these are the main ones. Like there's also Kuva missions, Fissure missions, what are they called, sorties. There's a whole assortment of different missions you can do. I usually do survival because that's the best way to get affinity. But I also do the other missions just so I can complete, the game. And there's quests that you can do for story and for Warframe and or weapon blueprints. Now, one of my favorite mechanics of this game are the focus schools. There's if I can remember all the names, there's Zeneric, Vazarin, Norimon, Madurai, and I forget what the other one is, but I'll put it up on screen. And they all have different abilities. Like Madurai is a pure offensive ability, where your Tenno comes out of the Warframe and he or she fires a beam out of her chest that does insane amounts of damage. Zeneric, which all of these focus abilities, by the way, your Tenno comes out of the Warframe, so just keep that in mind. Your Tenno shoots out like these waves of psychic energy that lifts enemies up, making it easier to kill them. And they all have other upgrades to them and passives to them. Like for instance, Madurai, you're able to add specific types of damage to your melee weapons while you fight. I'm telling you guys, this game is so fucking good. If you don't like really grindy type games, like what was that one game called? Diablo and Destiny, you may not like Warframe, but if you like Diablo, you like Destiny, Warframe is the game for you. I'm telling you, this game is fucking amazing. It is available on PC, Xbox One, and my trusty old PS4 over there. PS4 is what I play it on most, but I have it on all 3 platforms. In short, yes, I'm gonna kill myself. In short, yes, I love this game. I would recommend it to anyone out there who enjoys games like Diablo and Destiny. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have for this video. Like I said in my Anime Lifeu first episode, I wanted to keep the first episode of Good Game simple, so I chose my favorite game. The next episode will be a little bit more complex and probably more entertaining. But I hope I made this video as entertaining as I could for you guys. So yeah, that's all I have for today. About an hour after this video goes up, I'll be streaming on YouNow. And the next day after this video goes up, I'll be streaming on Twitch. So if you want to catch me on either one of those two, make sure to follow me. And yeah, guys, that's all I have for today's video. See you in the next video. See you on YouNow and on Twitch if you can catch those streams. And this is Akuma, signing out.